quest for excellence. It's your time. A time to compete for a place in Nebraska sports history. Great moments are earned here. Play like a champion. Welcome to the NSAA State Volleyball Championships on NET.
NET Sports, Nebraska's home for sports, is live from the Heartland Events Center in Grand Island, Nebraska. As this afternoon, we have the Class A State Championship coming your way. The Omaha Marian Crusaders taking on the two-time defending champion Papillion-LaVista South Titans. Hello again, everybody. I'm Larry Putney along with Kathy Wieskamp. Great to have you with us here from the Event Center in Grand Island. We've got a good one coming up. These two teams certainly familiar with each other, Marian and Papillion-LaVista. They played 4 times this year. Marian has yet to beat Papillion-LaVista South in its star-studded lineup, but you get the sense from Rochelle Rolfson talking to her yesterday that if everything goes right and they can put that game plan in and they can stay close, this might be their opportunity.
Absolutely. She feels like she's a great crafter of a game plan, and she'll have a plan set up for a team that's going to give them the best opportunity. And if they execute that and keep the pressure on, they feel like they can maybe push Papillion-LaVista South to the brink at a certain point and then surge and make that win. They believe they've got the people to do it, but they've got to execute.
We talk about star-studded power. I'm not sure how much more you can say about the Rolfson twins.
Rolfson twins are incredible, and they're fun to watch. They are the earliest commits to the university prior to their freshman season, so they've already committed to go to the University of Nebraska. They're just dynamic, powerful attackers on the outside. Then you've got Kelly Hunter feeding it to them, also a UNL recruit.
Well, high school coaches around the state of Nebraska have been waiting for this day. It's the day the Rolfson twins say goodbye to high school volleyball, and they hope to go out in style. It's Papillion-LaVista South, 40-1, the Titans taking on Omaha Marian, the Crusaders. The Class A State Championship is coming up next.
Hey, college doesn't just happen. There's a few things you need to do to find the school that's the right fit for you.
Yeah, like thinking about your career interests and then researching colleges that fit those interests.
And going to college fairs and talking with college representatives that visit your school.
And most importantly, you should visit the schools that interest you. After all, you wouldn't buy a pair of shoes without trying them on first, would you?
Animal agriculture is vital to Nebraska. Livestock production not only contributes to our food supply, but also helps our rural communities. Livestock provides revenue for schools, creates jobs, supports Main Street, and enhances the future for farm families. The Nebraska Soybean Board's Animal Agriculture Initiative works to encourage growth of responsible livestock enterprises to benefit agriculture and Nebraska.
Sports programming on NET is made possible by a gift from the Dr. Barbara Hibner Estate, inspiring young Nebraska athletes to strive for their fullest potential.
Hello, I'm Jeff Beckman, inviting you to become a member of the NET Sports Partners Club. Make your gift of $90 and receive this DVD of Dream Like a Champion. This NET documentary highlights that historic 2006 National Championship season and will include this specially autographed 2012 Olympic print. Supplies of these autographed items are limited, and with the holidays right around the corner, it's a perfect time to check this gift off your shopping list. Call 800-989-8236. It takes donors like you from all across Nebraska to keep NET's remote truck on the road. So call in your gift of support right now and keep sports action alive on NET. Thank you.
The 2012 NSAA High School Volleyball Championships on NET are brought to you in part by NPPD, Nebraska Public Power District, applauding the dedication, teamwork, and sportsmanship of Nebraska's high school athletes. By the Nebraska Soybean Board, encouraging the use of renewable biodiesel fuels for a healthier environment. For information, nebraskasoybeans.org. And by Time Warner Cable, inspiring young people to build the skills they need in science, technology, engineering, and math to become the problem solvers of tomorrow. Two champions crowned, another one yet to come here in this morning's session. The Class A state championship showdown between Marian and Papillion-LaVista South is ahead. And for the introductions, we go to our public address announcer. Here's Steve Lemon.
On behalf of the Nebraska School Activities Association, welcome to the 2012 NSAA Volleyball Championships. The Class A state championship match is between the visiting Crusaders of Omaha Marian and the home Titans of Papillion-LaVista South. Now let's meet the teams. Here are the Omaha Marian Crusaders. Number 1, Andy Hannes. Number 2, Marin Lebenz. Number 3, Sydney O'Shaughnessy. Number 4, Morgan Sullivan. Number 5, Brittany Witt. Number 6, Teresa Canelli. Number 7, Anna Kredig. Number 8, Lexi Elman. Number 9, Kenzie Schumacher. Number 10, Peyton Horacek. Number 11, Morgan Lubeck. Number 12, Annie Wolf. Number 13, Maggie Heim. And number 14, Kelsey O'Connell. The assistant coaches are Amy McClay, Rhonda Monikowski, Kayla Ewing, Megan Bockelman, and Laurel Sanford. The head coach is Rochelle Rawls. Here are the Papillion-LaVista South Titans. Number 1, Olivia Schoenwise. Number 2, Alyssa Gibbs. Number 3, Kelly Hunter. Number 4, Riley Clark. Number 5, Amber Rolson. Number 6, Katie Rolson. Number 9, Katie Kurtz. Number 10, Izzy Todorovich. Number 11, Erin Warren. Number 13, Reagan LeGrand. Number 22, Addison Goodnight. Number 23, Sarah Abbott. And number 25, Taylor Grass. The assistant coaches are Allison Hazelwood, Cindy Obermeyer, Anna Valinch, and Bill Egbert. The head coach is Gwen Egbert. Let's play volleyball.
Ah, yes, the always entertaining Gwen Egbert. These teams come from Omaha, Omaha Marian, Papillion-LaVista South. They've seen each other, as we said, 4 times this year. Marian has lost all 4 of those, and the only blemishes on Marian's record. To get here, Marian knocked off Millard North and Lincoln Pius the 10th. In the semis, Papillion South had no trouble with Papillion-LaVista or Millard West. So both of these teams sweeping their way here. Papillion-LaVista has been the dominant team in the state all year long. Will that continue? Head coach Gwen Egbert. Gwen Egbert in her 26th season, a career record of 696 and 226. She has 5 titles to her credit, including the last 2 at Papillion-LaVista South, right here in Class A the last 2 years. Omaha Marian led by Rochelle Rolfs in her 24th year. She has more than 640 wins. 27 trips to state for this Omaha Marian program. They have state titles in 72, 83, 99, and Rochelle won one in 09. They were runner-up last year in 2010 to this Papillion-LaVista South squad. So it is a rematch from 2 years ago in the state championship. Last year, Papillion-LaVista South knocked off Marian in the semifinals of the state tournament. These two met in the state title back for the state title back in 2010. And again, Rochelle Rolfs told us it's all about the game plan here. Stay close, put pressure, make Papillion-LaVista South feel the kind of pressure and play in a tight situation, which they aren't accustomed to because so many times they find themselves well out in front in these games. So Addison Goodnight will start things off. Pushed outside. Rolfson with the shot out there. The left-handed swing of Hine into the net, or hit the antenna, point to Papillion-LaVista South.
Just timing there wasn't accurate, and again early, so catches the antenna.
Here's Katie Kurtz, the 5'11" senior middle, with a tough serve and the ace by Kurtz.
Kurtz really driving that ball deep, pushing the reception players back in the court.
Kurtz committed to play at Wayne State next year. Saw another Wayne State recruit earlier today. And Alyssa Frondorfer. That'd be a good combination for Wayne State.
As you say, a great pair to have coming onto your squad. You get a chance to see that again, just the solid block up there of Marian. Really sealed it up.
Outside, a left-handed swing from Schoenweiss. Out of the back row comes Rolfson. And Rolfson with the kill, that's Katie.
And yet, Papillion-LaVista South will utilize the Rolfsons in the back row also. So just again, adding one more additional dimension to their offense along with the three up front.
On the slide. And Wolf, good dig, kept it alive. Wolf again, sends it back over. And a quick putback by Amber Rolfson.
Just strong up at the net. The Titans are up and hands quick in that high position, ready to send that ball right back if it comes into them quickly.
So you've certainly heard the stories of Katie and Amber Rolfson, both 6'2½", both committed to Nebraska, as Kathy said, prior to their freshman year of high school. So they've known they were going to Nebraska for about 4 years. They've played volleyball on Team USA at the national level. They've certainly won multiple national championships and state championships. Highly decorated. Both were named National Player of the Year at different times during their career. And all the high school career at least comes to an end today. And both of them have decided to go to Nebraska early. So they'll be graduating mid-year from Papillion-LaVista South to start their career early at Nebraska.
So they'll get a spring semester in and be able to train and those kind of things a little bit earlier. So the next phase of their life will be starting soon.
Very soon. Big block at the net. Kurtz with the block. And a 5-0 run by Papillion-LaVista South and a quick timeout called by Rochelle Rolfs.
Kurtz really just never quit on that ball there and just kept going. She was one-on-one and just took it face up.
Well, last year, let's take a look back at the Class A state championship. It was the fourth meeting of the season between top-ranked Papillion-LaVista South and Omaha Burke in last year's Class A championship. The Monarchs had stormed through their season unbeaten, and the state championship was no different. Papillion-LaVista South overpowered the fourth-ranked Bulldogs in straight sets. The Monarchs were led by a trio of Husker recruits. Katie Rolfson had 15 kills, while twin sister Amber added 12 of her own to go along with 12 digs. And Kelly Hutter accounted for nearly half of the team's assists with 18. This was the second consecutive 41-0 season for Papillion-LaVista South as the Monarchs claimed the Class A title for the second straight season. And now looking to make it 3 in a row. So on the slide, good dig in the back by Brittany Witt, the libero for Marian. And a big block up front. Kurtz was there with the block.
Sullivan on the outside, I think, just caught tape, wasn't able to get that over. Again, those are things, unforced errors, those kind of things are things that Marian wants to really work hard to avoid. And
couldn't quite dig it out of the net, called for 2 hits.
key is off serve receive. Right now, South is really pushing with their serve. They're really driving that ball, pushing the serve receive back deep in the court.
Pushed outside, blocked back. Kelly Hunter sets outside to Rolfson, who rolls the shot over. O'Shaughnessy gets the kill for Marian. So Omaha Marian stops that big run of Papillion-LaVista South, cuts it to 9-2. That's a good shot by Gwynn. She's still got a little playing days left in her, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah.
Just ask her. 9-2.
She loves to train, and so will be heavily involved, and I'm sure she's in great shape.
10-2 now, Papillion-LaVista South. Just off the top of the tape goes Amber. Boy, great up. Reagan LeGrand. Then behind. O'Shaughnessy dug. Joust at the net, kept alive. Kelly Hunter sent it over, and Hunter gets the kill for Papillion-LaVista South.
Actually out, she actually pushed, and last push went off her hands and out.
10-3 now. Marian with the point. On the slide goes Kurtz, and Caitlin Kurtz with the kill. She had 6 in the first round against Papillion-LaVista.
Here she comes on that backslide. She just runs and again takes it back across her body. The blockers are following her out, and she brings it back. That's 2 kills for her in this set. Lexi Elman, she is a tremendous player here again for Marian. She's really their go-to girl, and she's just a passionate, fiery player out on the court.
Bump set outside, Rolfson got a swing, good block on it. Good job, kept it alive. Behind to Maggie Heim. Rolfson right down the line, but a terrific dig there by O'Shaughnessy, and finally falls on the Titans side. Point Crusaders.
Key there was O'Shaughnessy's dig. I mean, just Rolfson buried it at her. She stayed right in there, popped it up, and kept that play alive.
O'Shaughnessy being recruited by Kansas, as she's jump serving now. Into the antenna, off the swing of Elman, point for the Titans.
Set a little bit wide. She didn't have a lot of room to work on the outside. Elman just trying to make a play out of a tough ball.
So here's Kelly Hunter. Kelly, another one of those Nebraska recruits. She didn't commit quite as early as the 2 Rolfson twins, but she will be continuing her career at Nebraska as well. So 3 Husker recruits on this Papillion-LaVista South squad.
Nice group for a coach to have, players at that level, and particularly, again, you got one as a setter who's really orchestrating your offense, and then have the cast around for her to work with.
Swing by High went into the antenna, so called out. Good tough jump serve, kept alive, but a free ball now for the Titans to work with. Hunter goes back to Schoenweiss. Good left-handed swing by Olivia Schoenweiss. Out of the back row comes Rolfson. No touch and long, so a point for the Crusaders. There's Gwen Egbert. 26th season. She says her mentors, of course, Terry Pettit, for whom she played, John Cook. They listed Mick Haley as one of her mentors. I said, Mick Haley, when did you meet Mick? And she played for Mick Haley in junior college.
Oh,
early on.
And then he went to Texas
Yep.
and coached at Texas in my era.
Right, that's right. Other places after that.
Yep. So great swing there by Shauna Wise, right in the gap, and gets another point for South.
Push back Heim, cross court, great shot by the lefty Maggie Heim.
Maggie Heim is a big swinger too. She sets and hits. She plays a dual role here, and she's equally strong in both of those skills.
She's going to join another former Crusader next year in college. She's headed to Ohio State. Is Maggie Heim, and of course Julianne Mandolfo transferred to Ohio State after spending a year at Creighton. Mandolfo part of that Ohio State team that came into Lincoln and knocked off Nebraska earlier this year.
Just a couple weekends ago.
There's Caitlin Kurtz. Pushed outside. There's Shaughnessy. Long with no touch.
Just off the net, she had took that ball from behind her body. She needs to keep that in front of her, drive to it, and then she'll have an opportunity to get on top of it.
Well, it was that early 9-1 run, which was exactly what Rochelle Rolfs was hoping to avoid, and now they've extended to a 16-8 lead, but it's that early lead. She said you can't let Papillion-LaVista South go on runs because they free up, then they start playing free, and they could be dominant. She knew that her team needed to keep it close.
Absolutely. She's seen him 4 times this season and hasn't found the answer, but she's, again, it feels like every time they've played them, they've learned something. The latest was in the Metro tournament, and they were not successful there, but she said, I feel we learned things. And so talking to him, you can see her as she's working with the team now, she's talking to him, giving them instruction, giving them some information to help them try and fix some of those things or find ways to attack the South squad.
Hey, I want to remind you, you can purchase a DVD copy of this championship or any of the NSAA Nebraska High School Volleyball Championships, just $19.95. You can do it online. Log on to netnebraska.org/sports or give us a call at 800-868-1868. I think an indication of the respect that coaches across the state have for this Papillion-LaVista South squad is Rochelle Rolfs listed one of the highlights of the year was taking a set off of Papillion-LaVista South. They truly are that talented. To be able to beat this team in a set is an accomplishment.
Absolutely. Very few have done that. And as she says, that's the talent level that they have, and they're well coached, and they execute day in and day out. And so you're hoping you catch them on an off day,
right.
And have an opportunity to get a set, maybe 2, and even, her hope today here is win the match.
Well, only one team this year has taken a set in the state of Nebraska off of Papillion-LaVista South. That was Marian. You might say, well, then what's the blemish on the Papillion-LaVista South record? They're 40-1. They played in an early season tournament which pitted 3 of the top 5 teams in the nation. And they won one of those matches against the #1 team in the nation, Torrey Pines, and then turned around later that night and lost to the #4 ranked team. So they're currently, Papillion-LaVista South, ranked #2 nationally according to PrepVolleyball.com. They were #1 last season.
And they played that at the Century Links here in Omaha. Those teams came in and a big showcase, and I think they had a lot of people come in to watch them because, again, they are one of the top teams in the country, #2 nationally ranked.
So on top big, 19-9 here in set #1. Push goes outside. Alexi Ellman tries it again, and that time Ellman got it. Ellman leads them in kills this year, 454.
And she's just so dynamic on the outside. They haven't been able to utilize her a lot. They've got a ball handle to get her in the action, but she's quick. She responded there. That's her second swing to get the kill, but she's just as powerful and explosive.
Ellman came into the state tournament, as I said, with 454. She's had 31 kills at state, needs 15 to break the 500 kill mark for the season. Does Ellman. So Titans with the point there on the kill by Rolfson. Katie's had 30 kills here at state, 13 against Papillion-LaVista, 17 against Millard West.
And right now, Marion's really struggling off serve receive, and they're not allowed to be in system because of that. And that's struggling. They can't keep that pressure on. They can't utilize all the attack.
Katie She led the team in digs this year and second in kills, but it was almost interchangeable depending on when you took a look at the stats. She and Amber just back and forth throughout the year, the two leaders.
And again, a lot of times it's just how you match up with the opponent, where you are in the rotations and so forth. But both of them, you know, very outstanding. And also, if you watch, they do some great things in the back row also, digging balls and covering a lot of the court.
(22-10). Big block goes up on the outside. A heavy ball pounded by Lexi Ellman. That's another kill for Ellman.
And Ellman, they've got to get her involved in the offense and then get her going, and then also free up some other attackers to mix in and diversify their offense.
Ellman on her way to Pacific next year. She's committed to Pacific University or University of Pacific.
To the coast.
Heim rolls it over. Hunter goes back row. Rolfson. Good dig by Brittany Witt. Pounded away, but what a block by Heim.
You got to be up and you've got to be strong, and Heim was definitely there. That ball's going to come back quick with just the power that you're seeing from Katie Rolfson swinging. But if you don't go up strong, you're the one knocked back versus sending that ball.
22-12 now. Outside again. That time she tries line. Good up by O'Shaughnessy again. Wide open floor.
And Ellman does it again. She just finds a way to get the job done. She's just quick. That's 4 kills for her here as they've got her going and got her involved in the offense. Look at it, not an ideal ball, but wow, what a big swing off of a tough ball.
So 22-13, timeout called on the floor by Papillion-LaVista South as it was a 4-0 run by the Marian Crusaders. Well, next week, NET television cameras take you backstage at the Omaha Community Playhouse stages Charles Dickens, A Christmas Carol. The magic of the season begins with casting call, the curtain call, next Friday night, 7 Central. You can catch that on NET Television's NET1 and also on NET HD. So the timeout called by Gwen Egbert of Papillion-LaVista, her team leading 22-13, 3 away from taking set number 1. Last time Papillion-LaVista lost to Omaha Marian was back in 2009 in the state tournament. They were undefeated in 2010, undefeated in 2011. The one loss this year to one of the top teams in the nation. Right into the big block goes Ellman. Ellman again, and got it this time.
Good night, just on that second time, just didn't get up strong. She was there, but not up in a strong, sealed position.
A good run here to end set number 1 by Omaha Marian. O'Shaughnessy with the serve. Hunter outside. Back corner, got it. Oh, called long, wide. So our back line official called it in. The other official saw it down the line and saw it wide. Nope, he did look at her and he said, you called it in? You did. She called it in initially and then he called it out. So I think he double-checked with her and said, oh.
Yeah, it's the right call, and that's the important part. Again, that's why they ask them to have that communication there.
So now 2 away from set 1 at 23-14. Here's Kelly Hunter. Left hand of Heim, can't get through a tough block. Good block put up there by Schoenweiss as well as Addison Goodnight.
And just the setup is critical in those cases, especially with a left hand swinging on the outside. You adjust for the shoulder that, you know, of the attacker.
And on set point, a hitting error. So Papillion-LaVista South will take set number 1 over Marian, 25-14. Class A state championship underway. It's Papillion-LaVista South on top, 1 set none.
Time Warner Cable is dedicated to the future of our nation's children. That's why we've launched our Connect a Million Minds initiative. We're asking adults to help us inspire kids through science, technology, engineering, and math. And we're achieving this through local partnerships with FIRST. Across the country, Time Warner Cable employees are helping bring FIRST robotics competitions to the areas we serve. The future of our nation and our children depends on math, science, and technology. Visit connectamillionminds.com to find out what you can do.
I know he's not talking yet, but I know what he wants.
Do you think she should be walking by now?
Oh, he'll grow out of it, won't he?
Delays in development can be tricky to spot, especially when you are so close to the ones you love. If you have concerns or just have questions about your child's development, the Early Development Network is here to help. The sooner you call, the sooner you can make a difference for your child. Call your local district or toll free for a free evaluation.
We're Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska.
We live and work right here with you.
And we're here for the long haul.
Whatever changes come our way,
you can count on us.
You can count on us to be there when you need us.
Get involved in high school activities. For fall championship ticket information, visit the Nebraska School Activities Association's website.
Watch the NSAA State Football Championships November 19th and 20th on NET1 and NET HD. Check your local listings or netnebraska.org/sports for game day and times.
And welcome back to Grand Island, Heartland Events Center. Apparently the Fighting Pigs playing later today. See them this afternoon.
When pigs fly.
Well, that might be the next time the Mr. South gets beaten with this lineup.
Look at stats from set number 1. Again, the Titans dominating at the net with their aggressive offense. 10 kills there. Marian, though, once we got Elman involved in the offense, you kind of started seeing a spark there. The defense, obviously, on the Marian side, they're digging balls that are coming their direction.
So set 1 dominated by the defending state champion Papillion-LaVista South Titans.
And I guess if you look at that two stats that were not shown there, Marian had 9 hitting errors in that, and so that's huge. You know, you're trying to keep the pressure on. Those are things you can clean up, but it comes down to serve receive. They've got to pass the ball so they can be in system.
You think of the ease with which Papillion-LaVista won that at set number 1, and I know a lot of it credited to some of those 9 errors, but those errors are sometimes caused by that block you see in front of you, by trying to be too fine with shots, knowing you have to make a great shot.
Absolutely. A huge block is very intimidating, and that changes your mentality as you go up and swing a lot of times, and you try to adjust, and that's exactly what you get, errors that come out of that.
And so the Papillion-LaVista South really cruises at 25-14, and it speaks maybe to the gap that we see between Papillion-LaVista South and really the clear second-best team in the state in Omaha Marian. I mean, Marian swept Pius in the semifinals with really no trouble at all.
Right. Marian's a very strong team, but you're right. There seems to be a huge gap there, and Papillion South has continued to work and grow and get better, and not just stay at a certain level. They keep pushing that a little farther and keep trying to widen that gap.
Not an easy feat. I mean, given that you're beating teams so regularly and so easily, that complacency would have to tend to set in, you would believe, but it hasn't with this Titans team.
Well, and Coach Egbert won't let it.
Right.
You know, that's her mentality, is to keep pushing and keep getting better, and that's what's driven them to continue that push.
Sarah Abbott with the serve. Out of the back row. The quick feed to Annie Wolf, and Annie Wolf the middle for the Crusaders. 5'9" senior with the kill. She had 11 against Millard North and 9 against Pius 10.
A great season. She had 317, so really an important part of the Crusaders offense.
Another point for the Crusaders. So now 3-2 early here in set number 2. Rolls along the top of the tape, kept up, and then put down by Rolfson.
As it comes right back up, Amber's there to send it back, but great effort there. The pancake dig here, you get a chance to see it right, popped up right underneath it there, but just couldn't keep it alive and stay organized.
A hitting error on the outside by Elman. Tough ball to get to.
You know, you work hard as an attacker to drive and make something out of that, and it was just a hard ball to do something with.
And communication errors. So this is what you were talking about, those unforced errors, and try to be too fine sometimes rather than letting it go and play.
Yep, just be strong and go out there, make strong moves. No hesitation.
Big block up front. That's Kurtz and Rolfson on that left side with the block.
Those are two outstanding blockers. That's as they work together. Look at that. Just again, the synchronized timing and so forth of the two just working very well as a team.
Pushed outside. Shaughnessy got it down. Ends that 4-0 run that the Titans have put together.
You get a chance to see Elman. She's just quick. She's dynamic. She pops up. And again, really explosive.
Hunter, quick middle to Kurtz. Kurtz with the kill.
Kurtz, she's hot hand. She's up there, and she's ready to take that ball as it comes. It's fed up to her. Not a lot of power there. It's just about control and making a play.
So Kurtz will take a seat, and now in Reagan LeGrand to serve. Freshman libero. LeGrand had an outstanding semifinal match against the Thunderbolts of Pius. Just kept everything alive. Big, hard swing from Katie Rolfson.
Katie just powering that ball down the line. I mean, her contact point, if you look how high it is, she had no blocker there. You can see Heim couldn't get there. She was still chasing across to get over there. You can't do that. You're in trouble.
We talked about the star power on this Papillion-LaVista South squad with the Rolfsons and Hunter going to Nebraska, but there's also star power in terms of, how would you put it, Kathy? The genealogy of the player. I mean, Olivia Shortweiss is the daughter of former outstanding Nebraska player.
Karen Dahlgren's.
Karen Dahlgren's, right, daughter.
Who is
related to Enid Shortweiss,
yes.
Right, yes.
Who is the principal at Papillion-LaVista South also, so a lot of family and genetics involved too.
Thank you for doing that for me, I appreciate it. I was gonna get to Kelly Hunter and Lindsay Hunter, but leave it at that. So hey, I want to remind you to like us on Facebook. You can connect with us on Facebook and Twitter, add a comment, or catch up on the latest Nebraska sports information. Also would appreciate it if you like NET Sports and like Big Red Wrap Up and join the discussion on Facebook. Great way to keep in touch with NET Sports and get a behind-the-scenes look at what's going on. Thrilled Titan fans there watching the action. The pomp and circumstance around high school athletics.
You never know what you're going to see, and the fans, again, their creativity and the things they come dressed in, or their little coordinated efforts to get the team fired up and support their team. It's been a lot of fun to see them as well.
So LeGrand now continuing her serve. On the overpass, put down by Kelly Hunter.
Another ace serve for Papillion South. That's, I believe, at least 4 in this match. They've just been really aggressive back at that service line, really keeping Marian out of system.
Big swing on the outside, and once again, Lexi Elman.
You got to credit that to a great pass. Again, if they're in system, Brittany Witt did a tremendous job putting that right on the dime and getting where they needed it.
Hunter chases that down. Into the top of the net, did not, what they're going to call it.
No, it hit the block and off the block into the antenna was kind of the sequence of that. Just that power, it hit the blocker's hands and then the antenna.
So 11-5 South. The Titans on top. Driving serve.
Hunter.
Great job to handle, and Heim gets a good shot off.
Great save there by LeGrand again.
Heim rolled it. Double hit. Called on Papillion-LaVista South, point to the Crusaders. So here's Brittany Witt now back to serve. On the slide, they go to Wolf. Good dig. Little tight. Boy, what a great job by Rolfson to get a hand on that. Otherwise, sends over the free ball. On the slide, Wolf again. And Wolf got it.
Just coming around, taking that hard angle back. That's all she had as she's coming on that slide. Really had to cut it hard and sharp. Finds a way.
Outside, Schoenweiss with the left hand. Good dig. On the two, had the opportunity, did Heim. She saw the deep corner was open, and just a little long by Maggie Heim.
Good idea. She'd like to have that one back. And she saw it. It was just so good and just missed it.
Well, what a tough jump serve.
A lot of pace.
By Rolfson. Pace and top spin. And good block by Schoenweiss, sent back. Sullivan will try it again, couldn't get it down. Here's Rolfson. Big block by Heim again. Katie Heim, or Maggie Heim, having a nice game.
Heim's just a smart player out on the court, and as a setter and a hitter, you know, dual responsibility, she can do a lot of things and make a lot of changes for your team. I mean, just look at her setup there. That's key to be in that position to block.
No touch and long by Schoenweiss. Schoenweiss with 155 kills. She's headed to the University of Albany next year. Her sisters at Cal Berkeley. And from that left side, Amber Rolfson.
She's just on top of the ball and just drives it at such a sharp angle. As a defensive player, you've just got to be so low to the floor and ready to fire under that. Tough to stop.
You see how dominant both Amber and Katie are at this level. And do you think that translates immediately to the next level? I think so many Husker fans who watch and interest with how talented these two are wonder, are they immediate impact players at the next level?
I definitely think they can do that. They've trained, they've been playing at the the USA level and had opportunities to learn what it takes to be at that next level. And I think they're players that can step in and make the contribution right away. And that by them going and graduating early here, that just sets them up to be, learn and get in system with the team and those types of things that will help them as well.
Just similar to like what Megan Hegarty was able to do this year at Nebraska, stepping in, giving her all of her club experience and contributing immediately.
Absolutely, and I think, you're seeing players that are doing so many more things and they're coming at a so much more refined level as volleyball players when they go into the university level already.
And the other piece that contributes to that, as she unloads another kill on the outside, is Amber Rolfson. The other thing that contributes to the Rolfsons being able to contribute is opportunity. Is there an opportunity? And Mancuso graduating, Worth graduating on the outside, there are going to be some open spots up for competition.
Absolutely. The timing and the sequence of all of that is really set, it's up to them.
Yep.
It's really up to them.
Rolfson again rolled. Good up by Heim, pushed Outside, swing by Elman, and Elman with another kill.
Elman really working the tool of the block there. It's up and strong. Solid. You got a combination of Hunter and Kurtz up there. She goes at the high hands of Hunter and uses it.
Out of the back row. Not much there, so push deep corner. Little joust at the net. Kept up by Amber. Now back to Amber. Chase down, another free ball. Big block at the net. And a fist pump by Sydney O'Shaughnessy, who knew she got it down.
That's what I was keying on as well. Just, again, strong hands. It's going up and being strong, not being afraid, and it feels good when that happens.
Well, you're 5'8", facing somebody 6'3", it feels even better, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Rolfson out of the back row with the kill. Just a lot of Division I talent on the floor right now. O'Shaughnessy being recruited by Kansas. Elman on her way to Pacific. Horacek, we haven't seen a lot of. She's a UNK verbal. Maggie Heim going to Ohio State. Of course, the Rolfsons and Hunter headed to Nebraska. The volleyball talent this year coming out of the state in the senior class is exceptional.
And a great credit to, again, the coaches that have been able to develop kids into that, they're nationally known players, and they're competing at the national level because of the training they're receiving from the high school coaches throughout the state of Nebraska. We can't give them enough credit for pushing the envelope and continuing to develop themselves so they can develop the players they are getting the opportunity to work with.
It's also impacted, I think, by the fact that great athletes in the state of Nebraska want to be volleyball players. It's unlike other states in which they want to be involved in other sports. But in the state of Nebraska, the job that Terry Pettit did in creating buy-in across the entire state and the Nebraska program has really helped develop the high school level.
Absolutely. Kids sitting in the stands, that's their dream, that's their goal. There's little ones wanting to be, that's what they want to be. And so it's really sparked that culture, I guess, in the state of Nebraska, volleyball culture.
So 18-14, Papillion-LaVista South. Good driving serve. Nice dig outside Heim.
Great defensive play right there, also by Amber.
Into the antenna. The ball just nudged the antenna on the way over. Called out. Extend that lead to 5 now, 19-14. Jump serve by Kelly Hunter. Tried the 2-ball and into the net. Called in the Crusaders. Trying to keep that up. It was just rubbed by Anna Kredick, who just brushed the bottom of the net. So 20-14, and Rochelle Rolfs will now call timeout. The other impressive thing about the South Titans is their serve. If you look at both the Rolfson and the Hunter serves, those are going to contribute, and they will, at the next level, be able to.
Yeah, I mean, they're already doing the things that you're seeing a lot of collegiate athletes do, and there's just pace on the ball, the top spin, the control of the ball, those type of things, all will be effective at the next level, too.
I want to remind everybody that NET is thrilled to be able to bring you Creighton basketball coming up next Wednesday as Creighton men's basketball returns to NET. Blue Jays will take the court against the University of Alabama, Birmingham next Wednesday. Tip-off 7 o'clock Central on NET 1 and on NET HD. In 2014, the Titans 5 away from taking set number 2 and going up 2-0. Tough jump serve from Hunter. Good pass by Wolf. Outside, lefty swing of Heim. Good up.
Coverage is critical there.
Kredick was there with the up and then in the middle. Papillion-LaVista South puts it away. Just so tough and so deep is this Titan squad.
Addison Goodnight comes in that middle, and she's just up in the air. She's eligible. She's holding, waiting for that ball to come to her hands.
21-15 now after the service error. Here's Brittany Witt. Both of the bros on the floor are freshmen. They're both doing an outstanding job.
Yeah, they've really, you know, again, that's why you put them there. They're stepping out there and controlling. And if they've got that control, you want them out there as much as you can.
Both Witt and LeGrand. So Katie Rolfson back to serve. A top spin serve right into the net. Back-to-back service errors by the Titans. And Heim will serve. Quick in the middle. And a big block. Good night.
Good night, working hard to get in there and close. Look at that. She stretches up and seals it and gets key as she squared back up to the net.
In the middle, Wolf rolls it over. Goodnight kept it alive outside of Rolfson. Goodnight with the coverage. Back row. Katie pounds away. So just so much power on those swings from both Amber and Katie.
And if you notice how much they incorporate their whole body, they open up that shoulder, that hip, you add all those components in on that force, you know, it's a law of physics. Right. That's why you took physics, didn't you know? Add all those parts in that long lever.
So 24-16 and the ace on set point. So the South Titans close it out with the ace, 25-16 in set number 2. They won the first 25-14, and right now the Papillion-LaVista South Titans are cruising in the Class A title game. They are 40-1 on the year, looking to make it 3 straight state titles.
We'd like to say we have the good life in our state. And for more than 40 years, Nebraska Public Power District has kept the good life running smoothly for Nebraskans. We are driven to go above and beyond with a spirit to provide reliable, affordable electricity with outstanding customer service each and every day. Because in the end, we want to make the good life better for all. Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need us.
A diesel-powered engine on a farm works hard and operates in a grueling environment. Soy biodiesel fuels stand up to the challenge of powering farm equipment, but are also renewable and environmentally responsible as well. The Nebraska Soybean Board is committed to encouraging the use of soy biodiesel to protect the environment and sustain Nebraska's agriculture. The Nebraska Soybean Checkoff, growing opportunity from the ground up.
You know, many years ago when I was about 8 years old, I got the opportunity to watch a box turtle behind my house lay her eggs. And watching that turtle go through all that effort, it just piqued my curiosity and I wanted to learn more and read more. My entire job is science. I want children to get connected with science and utilize the technology and the engineering abilities because each one of us has the ability to change the world.
To find out what you can do to inspire a young person, visit connectamillionminds.com.
Over the years, the Nebraska Chiropractic Physicians Association has supported many Nebraska athletes by helping them excel physically. But the mental game is just as important. That's why we're pleased to sponsor the NSAA Academic All-State Award Program, recognizing students and athletes who shine in the classroom and as leaders. We're proud to team up with these exceptional individuals. Together we can continue to make Nebraska a great place to live, learn, and play.
It's been all Titans to this point, 25-14 and 16. Papillion-LaVista South looking for its 3rd consecutive state championship. They've lost 1 match in the last 3 years. That not even to a team in Nebraska. It was a top team out of Kentucky. And they continue to roll. They lost to Louisville Assumption 3-1 that same night. It is going to be a long day. That's a little red there. That might have been a Cedar Catholic post-celebration. So here's a look at the numbers through 2.
As you look through the stats again, the firepower continues to be on the Papillion-LaVista south side. There are 23 of those, 9 to Katie Rolfson and 5 to Amber Kurtzer with 6 of those. But as you look on down, again, the defense, Marian's still playing defense, trying to keep alive, but pretty consistent on the way down. The serving aces too, really in the favor for Papillion South. They've really been tough with the serve.
Left-handed swing of Heim, good dig. Back row. And Katie knew it when she let go. Just didn't quite get on top of it.
Nope, back of it. And that happens sometimes, but you gotta love that, again, the drive to the ball, that commitment to be aggressive and go after it.
Bump set outside to Amber, rolls it over and hits that line. Boy, they call it in.
Just catches that line over there. That bumps her up to 6 kills in this match.
One more look. A roll shot.
Just look at the top spin. You know, you can see the ball's spinning and dropped on. That's the critical part. That final stage of the swing is that wrist snap.
So 2-1, Marian on top. In the middle. Wolf tried to put down the overpass, reset, rolled over by Amber. Dig Katie, push back. Boy, great up, good hustle by Brittany Witt to keep that alive. Love the defense. Both teams out of system are just battling for the point, and it's Wolf that delivers it.
Just nobody quitting on any ball and going. Elman doing a great punch, popped it back, touched it off the block, kept it alive. And again, just nobody wanting to give in. I love it.
Marian opened up a bit of a lead in set number 2 before the Titans came back. Let's see if they can hold on to this lead as the kill there by Amber. Amber led the team in kills this year. Even though Gwen Egbert says Katie is the better attacker, Amber more disciplined on the block. So the differences are pretty small, though, and I would certainly agree with that statement.
Just again, like you said, just a little,
right,
a little bit one way or the other. Great block there. Again, you can see the hand. Great camera shot of that outside hand pushing in, sealing it off.
Back to Wolf. On the slide. Fritz can't get it down. Rolled, good coverage by Katie. And the tip right into the corner. Couldn't quite get to it, and Katie with another kill.
Just that change up, that tempo, everybody's sitting back, digging deep, that hard shot, and then that change up, you know, catches them on your heels and is an easy kill.
Off the top of the block. Back row attack. Again, play of Witt, impressive. Right into the double block though. Hunter there along with Kurtz. A good look at Kelly Hunter.
You get to see too the setup. Hunter really takes most of that ball, if not all the ball there. But really pushing with that outside hand, that's the key. You don't want to be used.
Right, like that.
You know, if you don't get squared up and you don't control with those hands.
Nice job by Elman there, tool the block. So now Wolf to serve. Very close to the net. Kurtz just leans over and puts it down for another kill.
And just being on top of that ball and trying to direct it down quickly was the key.
Pushed back to O'Shaughnessy. Good swinging in the net called on the Titans. So 6-5. Marian hanging around here in set 3. O'Shaughnessy now back to serve. O'Shaughnessy with 47 aces on the year. Outside. And again, Katie with the kill.
Katie really tooling the block there, just going hard. You can see in her swing, she's actually falling through out of bounds as she's aiming it at the blockers. That's 11 kills for her in the match.
So now Kelly Hunter to serve. Hunter's mom played at Nebraska. She will follow in mom's footsteps, not in older sister's footsteps.
Lindsay, your sister,
yep,
played at Missouri. And went on to play in the national program for a while as a setter there, and she is helping coach at Missouri at this time. So a lot of setting history there, and again, the next level.
How many times did we see Lindsay set against Nebraska and think, how did she get out of the state?
Yep, that one snuck away, slipped away.
Well, this one doesn't. Kelly on her way down to Lincoln next year. 9-5, Titans beginning to stretch it out on the tough serve of Kelly Hunter. 4-0 run, and that's just long. Very versatile player too is Kelly. I mean, 62 aces on the season. She had 708 assists, 186 digs, 76 kills, 39 blocks, just really an all-around player is Kelly Hunter.
And if I recall, last year they had her run in a 6-2 system where she was hitting part of the time as well as setting. Yep. You know, just with their personnel, they felt that made them the strongest team collectively. So she had a different role last year with that collection of teams where she was hitter and setter.
Here's a jump serve of Katie Rolfson. Great top spin and the ace by Katie.
There's just so much speed and spin on that ball. You got to really be on your toes to move, try and get underneath it.
So 11-6 Papillion-LaVista South, and a timeout called by Rochelle Rolfs. Well, next week on NET television, Nova looks inside the rise and deadly impact of Hurricane Sandy, the largest Atlantic hurricane on record, inside the megastorm. It takes viewers moment by moment through Hurricane Sandy for those who survived and from scientists as well. Watch Nova inside the megastorm Sunday night, November 18th, 6 Central. And you can catch that, as always, on NET1 or NET HD. Just out on the East Coast, the devastation out there is unbelievable. Still dealing with the impacts of that, and then they had the nor'easter come through, dumped another 6 inches on top of the already tough situation. So 11-6. Papillion-LaVista on top. Speaking of snow, are we supposed to get some here in Grand Island today?
Nope.
Might have none.
Nope.
She says confidently.
Want everybody to get home safely.
That's right.
No snow.
At the net, kept alive. Outside the swing by Morgan Sullivan, and Sullivan just long. So out of the timeout, the Titans able to hold serve. Back into the game for the Crusaders comes Teresa Kennelly. Kennelly, a 5'8" outside hitter, senior. Go back to Heim. Good dig by Rolfson. Pushed over for a free ball. O'Shaughnessy. That's Kennelly off the net. Into the net. Called on good night as she shoved that ball to the ground. The hands just rushed across the top of the net.
Popped right up there. Looked too good. Wanted to get rid of it right away.
Witt serves. Good deep corner ball and the free ball. Into the net, called again on South, and Amber Rolfson called for being in the net that time. Amber was the 2010 Gatorade Player of the Year. Katie, the 2011 Gatorade Player of the Year. And Schoenweiss on the outside. Olivia, that 6'1" left-handed swing.
It's nice to have a left-hander on the right side. That puts her in her on-hand side. That ball comes to her, and it's really an advantage to be able to have somebody over there as a lefty.
Canelli with the swing there. Back row. Rolfson along, no touch. Point for the Crusaders.
And Hunter really leads them in that attack. You have to take off behind that 10-foot line, but you can land anywhere in front. She's landing about 5 feet in front, and that's what you want. You're driving through that ball from the back row. Good control there by Schoenweiss.
Canelli again, right into the block. Schoenweiss there.
Schoenweiss and Kurtz, solid block. Schoenweiss on the outside. And takes it all. You see the push into the middle of the court as she seals it up.
LeGrand serves. Make it Abbott. So now 14-10 here in set number 3. First two went relatively easy to the Titans. 25-14, 25-16. Omaha Marian trying to hang around here in set number 3. But with swings like that from Amber Rolfson, that'll make it tough to do.
Very difficult to do to stop, you know, and here just look, going over the top of Heim, who is a big block up there. She's just able to elevate and get over the top.
And the overpass. 16-10. Outside. Hellman tried to get it down. Now Rolfson found the shot, found the open space. Ability to hit with pace, with top spin, different shots into locations. The combination of the three just make those Rolfsons so dangerous.
Tempo, and again, look at how she keeps that hand high and uses the wrist. And if that quick wrist snap, you're going to get a lot of velocity, even if you can't pull all the way through.
Amber with the ace. And a timeout called once again by Omaha Marian.
Again, just a floater. Again, as you see from that view, it's a great view to see the movement of that ball.
Well, the Crusaders knew coming in it would be a tough task. I mean, taking on the two-time defending state champion Papillion-LaVista South Titans, who have 3 Division I, well, actually more Division I recruits now, but 3 recruits headed to Nebraska next year. They have a total of 5 Division I recruits on that side of the floor, and another being recruited by a Division I school. And there's a look at Katie Rolfson, number 6.
Katie's got 14 kills in the match, and you can see here where she just easily mixing it up, racking them up, just coming from different places along the net. She's just so effective.
Look at what these two were able to accomplish during their high school career. It's really been phenomenal, not only in terms of the record set, but they had 2 undefeated seasons and state championships in Class A. That had never been done since '73 before this team came along.
You know, just to be undefeated and not one blemish, not one moment where there's a letdown and not, you know, being able to pull it together or whatever. It's just incredible, especially since, again, the level is so high that they're competing at all the time.
So touch called on that last swing. So Annie Wolf now back to serve for the Crusaders, 18-11. I'll run it quick, the tip in the middle, good coverage by Heim. Shaughnessy tried it right back. Marian doing a nice job defensively. Boy, good up. LeGrand kept it alive again. And that up by LeGrand led to the kill. Just terrific defensive effort on both sides of the net here.
both teams well coached, you know, in defense of that relentless pursuit, that never quit, that everything's capable of being kept alive.
Good dig. Boy, what a shot.
Yep.
From 10 foot off, just about all she had to do, and found that back corner.
Just control of the ball, that deep corners. If you're in trouble, those are places you send it, make some at least run, pursue it. If you don't get the kill, at least you've made it difficult and probably it created a poor pass.
Called it in on that back line. (20-12). Here's Sydney O'Shaughnessy. And here's Katie Rolfson.
Katie was 16 at this point. Again, just keep swinging aggressively, finding you know, a way to get around the block, through the block, to the floor.
Katie with 13 against Papillion-LaVista, 17 against Millard West in the second round, and 16 here today.
And 8th serve there by Hunter.
Hunter lead second on the team actually in aces with 62.
But that ball has movement down and out. If you notice the movement on the ball, right. Very tough ball to handle.
And so much rotation even on that pass that it's tough for the setter to get a good handle on it.
It's just that movement on the ball. And again, as it moves out toward the edge of the court too, very difficult to make a good play on.
23-12 now, 2 away. Good job of tooling the block. Nice, smart decision by Lexi Ellman.
That's her 13th kill. Ellman really working, again, up at the net, workhorse, trying to get her team going.
On the overpass, put down by Morgan Sullivan. Morgan, a 5'8" junior outside. And she just went over the 100 kill mark at state. And the ace. Ellman with an ace and leading them in kills. Ellman actually this season led Class A in kills. She had more than 500 on the season. In fact, she needed 15. She has 14 now unofficially, correct?
13 officially. You know, she's their primary attacker, and they use her because she gets the job done. And so she's had lots of swings. But here, three-peat for the Papillion South.
And that will do it. So once again, the Titans of Papillion-LaVista South win a state championship. The Rolfson twins and Hunter go 3 straight as sophomores, juniors, and seniors, and Papillion-LaVista South once again the state champs in Class A. They win it 25, 14, 16, and 15. When we come back, medal presentation and the trophy for the state champs and the runner-up. Stay with us.
America's export of soybeans helps the U.S. maintain a positive agricultural trade balance. Nebraska contributes half of its soybeans for export. The protein and oil content in soybeans enhance the growing demand for higher protein diets. The Nebraska Soybean Board promotes research to develop new soybean varieties with higher protein and oil content for major agricultural markets. The Nebraska Soybean Checkoff, growing opportunity from the ground up.
We'd like to say we have the good life in our state. And for more than 40 years, Nebraska Public Power District has kept the good life running smoothly for Nebraskans. We are driven to go above and beyond with a spirit to provide reliable, affordable electricity with outstanding customer service each and every day. Because in the end, we want to make the good life better for all. Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us.
D1 state championship game in the first ever. Crusaders pulls the upset. State volleyball championship trophy. Congratulations. And you're watching it here only on NET Sports.
They believed they could weather any storm, but nothing could prepare them for this. An epic saga of dreams buried and hopes reborn. The Dust Bowl.
Coming soon to NET1.
The 2012 NSAA High School Volleyball Championships on NET are brought to you in part by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Nebraska. One less thing to worry about. By Education Quest Foundation, improving access to college through scholarships, grants, and college planning services. And by Nebraska Child Find and the Early Development Network of the Greater Omaha area. These programs provide resources to parents concerning developmental milestones not consistent with peers their age. Information available at 888-806-6287. Back at the Heartland Events Center in Grand Island, along with Kathy Wieskamp, I'm Larry Putney. There is your final in Class A. Papillion-LaVista South Titans win their third consecutive state championship. And for the medal and trophy presentation, we're going to head to Steve Lemon. But first, he has a special presentation. Down to Steve.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we are pleased to present the Sportsmanship Award for Class A. We want to thank all schools, students, fans, players, and coaches for their ongoing efforts to improve sportsmanship at the state championships and throughout the year. We also thank Awards Unlimited and the Nebraska Independent College Foundation for sponsoring these awards. Making the presentation are Darren Boyson, representing the Nebraska Coaches Association, and NSAA Board of Director Mark Norvell of Fillmore Central. This year's Class A Volleyball Sportsmanship Award is presented to Lincoln Pius X High School. Receiving the award is Assistant Coach Ryan Gray. Congratulations. The Nebraska School Activities Association is delighted to have medals and trophies for both of these outstanding teams. Presentations will be made by NSAA Board of Director members Dr. Bob Resnicek from Boys Town, Dr. Jerry Barty from the Omaha Public Schools, NSAA Executive Director Rhonda Blanford Green, and U.S. Bank Representative Val Nielsen. Here are the awards for Class A runner-up, Omaha Marian High School. Will head coach Rochelle Rolfs and your assistants please step toward the middle of the court to present the silver medals to each team member. Players, as your name is called, please come forward to receive your medal. Number 1, Andy Hannes. Number 2, Marin Lebens. Number 3, Sydney O'Shaughnessy. Number 4, Morgan Sullivan. Number 5, Brittany Witt. Number 6, Teresa Canelli. Number 7, Anna Kuddick. Number 8, Lexi Elman. Number 9, Kenzie Schumacher. Number 10, Peyton Harache. Number 11, Morgan Lubeck. Number 12, Annie Wolf. Number 13, Maggie Hine. And number 14, Kelsey O'Connell. All of you are welcome to receive the runner-up trophy for your school. Congratulations, Omaha Marian High School. And now to the champions. First, head coach Gwen Egbert, we have a special award for you. Now, coach, hand out the gold medals to your championship team members. Number 1, Olivia Schoenwise. Number 2, Alyssa Gibbs. Number 3, Kelly Hunter.
Congrats, Kelly Hunter.
Number 4, Riley Clark.
Congratulations, Riley.
Number 5, Amber Rolfson.
Congratulations, Amber Rolfson.
Thank you, Amber. Okay, that's awkward.
Number 6, Katie Rolfson.
Congratulations, Katie Rolfson.
Number 9, Katie Kurtz. Number 10, Izzy Todorovich. Number 11, Erin Warren. Number 13, Reagan LeGrand. Number 22, Addison Goodnight. Number 23, Sarah Abbott. And number 25, Taylor Grass. And now for these outstanding athletes in their school, here is the 2012 Class A State Volleyball Championship Trophy. Congratulations, Papillion-LaVista South High School. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? Today's victory marks the 700th career win for Coach Gwen Egbert. Her career includes 3 state championships and 5 runner-ups at Papillion-LaVista High School and 3 state championships and 2 runner-ups at Papillion-LaVista South High School. The students, staff, parents, and players at Papillion-LaVista South High School want to congratulate Coach Egbert on this career coaching milestone. Congratulations, Coach Gwen Egbert and your Papillion-LaVista South Titans.
Well, so congratulations not only to the Papillion-LaVista South, the Titans, who win their 3rd consecutive state title, but Gwen Egbert, who picks up career win number 700 and a memorable one at that. When we come back, we'll hear from the Titans, the players, the coaches. They are the champs in Class A, winning it over Omaha Marian 3 sets tonight. We'll be right back.
What inspired me to pursue a career in technology was the fact that I have kids. We need the internet. They wouldn't be able to do any of their research without it. It's really important for our children to think science and technology is important. I believe that all kids should look towards technology because that's where the world is going. Get involved in all of the science activities because all of that experience can lead you a long way.
To find out what you can do to inspire a young person, visit connectamillionminds.com.
I know he's not talking yet, but I know what he wants.
Do you think she should be walking by now?
Oh, he'll grow out of it, won't he?
Delays in development can be tricky to spot, especially when you are so close to the ones you love. If you have concerns or just have questions about your child's development, the Early Development Network is here to help. The sooner you call, the sooner you can make a difference for your child. Call your local district or toll free for a free evaluation.
It's easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
What if television took risks? What if it gave pioneers the chance to create something completely new and helped everyone see the world in a whole new way? For over 40 years, PBS stations have pushed the boundaries of media by asking questions no one else asks. What if media could improve the way your children learn? What if great art flowed freely into every living room? It's the questions we ask that help open new worlds and new possibilities for every American. Support your PBS station and the pioneers who never stop asking, what if?
From day one, ducks demonstrate they're built for survival. Masters of the water and air. These are one of the animal kingdom's ultimate athletes. Take a fascinating look at one of our most familiar birds.
Wednesday night at 9 Central Time on NET1.
The Nebraska School Activities Association wishes to thank the following sponsors for their support of the NSAA Championships. U.S. Bank, Farmers Insurance, U.S. Cellular, the Nebraska Chiropractic Physicians Association, and the U.S. Air Force. Crowd beginning to file out after the Class A state championship, once again won by Papillion-LaVista South Titans. They have now won 3 consecutive state titles. And with the champs, let's go down to Kathy Wieskamp.
Congratulations, Coach. 3 in a row. It's got to feel great to finish up this way.
I'm not going to argue with you at all with that. It does feel very good.
What an opportunity. You have some, outstanding talent. Talk about working with those type of kids and, again, the opportunity to put them together and work as a team with that many great kids.
A challenge. It's been a challenge for 4 years. It's made me a lot better coach. They've done a great job. They work hard every day, and I expect a lot, and they've met the challenge every time, and I couldn't ask anything more. It's been a great group.
You know, as you got a lot of individuals, again, that stand out, again, the big part, again, is pulling them together to make them a team. What are some of the things that you've really done to help keep that the focus, too, and allow them to be a great team?
Well, it's something we had to work on every single day. How we talk to each other, how we look at each other, how you interact. We practice it every single day.
At the end, the girls had a little surprise for you, your 700th wins. Congratulations, what a great accomplishment. It's got to feel great. And again, did you expect that, or did you know where you were sitting at?
I had no idea. That was a complete shock, really. I'm blown away.
Well, a good one. Again, a great way to get number 700.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Have the opportunity to bring in here Kelly Hunter. Come on over. You've got that trophy. Feels pretty good to have in your hands, huh, for the third time?
Yep, feels great.
Serving was a key. You know, all season you've been aggressive, but today in this finals match, you guys had 8 service aces. Talk about that mentality going in and trying to control their offense.
Coach Egbert always says serve and pass is the key to volleyball. I think we all know that one. So if we serve tough, we get them out of system, it makes it a lot easier for us. So I think that's just what all of us are trying to do.
As a setter on the team last year, you had a dual role, setting and hitting. Again, a great leader, obviously, willing to do whatever is best for the team. Talk about being the setter and running this team.
It's a lot different because, like, hitting, you get it like, oh, I got a great kill, I get all the glory and stuff. Like, setting, it's so fun to, like, set everyone up and watch the great kills they get and, like, fake out the block. And so it's definitely a different role, but I liked it. It was a lot of fun.
Well, congratulations. Great job. It's fun to watch you play.
Thank you.
Next, I have Amber Rolfson coming on in. They're exchanging that trophy. You got to have the trophy when you come over.
Oh, yeah, you do.
You know, you're one of those players that, again, had the opportunity to do great things for the team, you know, and play big on the outside. Talk about, again, the role of, again, being an integral part of the offense.
We actually have like a meeting, I guess you could say, what our roles are. And so my role this year was to score points when necessary. And like, I'm not a big vocal person, but just stay with the team and make them come together.
And so in your role, again, providing that leadership maybe in a different way than maybe vocally?
Yeah, passing is one thing. Defense, getting in the holes, blocks it up, basically all the little things.
You know, those little things mean a difference. The opportunity for you guys to, again, continue to grow and get better as a team. You know, you could become stagnant. We're doing well. We're beating teams. What kept you driving? I know the answer to this, probably.
Well, that's our senior year is one of them. The three-peat, we wanted the three-peat, but I think it's just that we wanted to all play our best, like our last match as Titans.
Well, you did a great job. Good luck on the next phase of your career.
Thank you.
And next in is Katie Rolfson, coming on over to join me. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's got to feel good, third time here in a row. Great way to go out on your senior year.
Yeah, I mean, knowing actually this was Egbert's 700th win was kind of what like kept us going. Like we were here at 600 and now here at 700. It was just bittersweet to know that we've been here 100 wins, 100 plus wins with Egbert.
You know, incredible to go, 3 years in a row, one loss only, not a Nebraska team, out of state. I mean, that in itself, not one moment did we have a meltdown or anything. Talk about that and how Coach really prepared you to be able to maintain that.
Egbert knows we all have something we need to work on, and every time in practice, that's what we do. So, I mean, we never laid down. Every time in practice, we could, like, do a drill, but she always had something harder next for us. So, I mean, we kept on going in practice. We kept pushing each other in practice, and we had good chemistry at the end of the year.
Well, congratulations. Paid off, got you a third straight championship.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I also have Caitlin Kurtz coming in here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That smile says it all. It's just fun to watch you out on the court play, work hard in the middle, you know, and again, we see the big swing on the outside, but you also add that extra dimension.
Yeah, a lot of times people just say, oh, we have the twins and Kelly, but I like to show them, we have other players too that are so good, and it's a team effort, so.
Well, and again, without everybody as a team playing their part, their role, your role, also, again, that energy, that excitement, again, like I said, that big smile shows it out on the court. You provide that piece to your team as well.
Yeah, I just get really excited when the twins, like, pound a ball. I mean, it's just, like, nothing to them, but I just like to get so excited, and I don't know, it's just awesome.
Well, congratulations, well-deserved. Celebrate and enjoy this third state championship.
Thank you very much.
3 in a row, incredible, and they're excited and celebrating. One is just as important as the next. Back to you, Larry.
All right, thanks very much, Kathy. When we come back, we'll wrap up this Class A state championship showdown, and we'll prepare you for tonight when we come back on NET.
Hey, college doesn't just happen. You have to push yourself as you go through high school. Don't be afraid to take classes like Algebra 2, Biology, or a foreign language. They can help raise your ACT score and prepare you for college. I wasn't the smartest kid in high school, but I took the tough classes and I passed. So what are you waiting for? Push yourself over to your counselor's office and sign up for them. They won't be easy, but you'll be glad you did.
Healthcare reform is bringing change.
And lots of it.
It won't be easy. But one thing that won't change is our commitment to you.
We're Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska.
We live and work right here with you.
And we're here for the long haul.
Whatever changes come our way,
you can count on us.
Count on us to guide you on the road ahead.
To help protect your family and your future.
You can count on us to be there when you need us.
Hello, I'm Jeff Beckman here with Jenny Herstein, and we're excited to tell you about an outstanding Sports Partners Club membership offer now available during the NSAA High School Volleyball Championships.
Call 800-989-8236 and make your gift of $90. We'll send you these gifts specially autographed by former Husker and Olympic silver medalist Jordan Larson, a DVD of Dream Like a Champion, and her 2012 Olympic print. This package would make a great holiday gift for that special volleyball fan.
You know, Jordan Larson, who's featured in Dream Like a Champion, just epitomizes the best of Nebraska. She's a small-town girl, an Olympic medal winner who never forgets where she came from. And because of that, she took time to sign these DVDs that are especially for you. We have a limited number available, so don't wait to make that call.
Husker volleyball coach John Cook has often credited NET sports coverage with helping to make Husker volleyball the sensation that it is today. And perhaps the next Jordan Larson could very well be watching or playing in this NSAA championship right now. At NET, we want every girl in Nebraska to dream like a champion. Contributions from loyal NET sports fans like you make all of that possible.
With your gift of $90, you'll receive this exclusive Jordan Larson gift package that includes the autographed DVD of Dream Like a Champion and this specially signed print commemorating that 2012 Olympic medal-winning team. 800-989-8236 is the number to call. Join the Sports Partners Club and help inspire the next generation of Olympic medal winners. Thank you.
Well, welcome back to Grand Island, the Heartland Events Center. The Class A state championship in the books. The Titans over the Crusaders in straight sets, 14, 16, and 15. It's a goodbye to the Rolfson twins and to Hunter, who moves on to play at Nebraska. And what a terrific dynasty that has been, the South Titans. As you take a look at the final stats.
Again, a lot of firepower on the Titans squad and defensive play too. We talked about the great defense in this match that both teams pursued. The big block up front also for the Titans made a difference, 8-4 there as you see that matchup. But I think a key part was that tough serve they had. 8 aces in the match.
Well, a reminder that coming up later today, we still have 3 more state champions to crown. Coming up next at 4:30, we'll be back here with the Class B championship, Gretna and Northwest. That should be a good one. And we also have 2 others tonight, Class D, and we'll end the day in Class C, where a team is looking for an undefeated championship season. It should be a great afternoon. It all starts back up here at 4:30 on NET Sports. Until then, for Kathy Wieskamp and our entire NET Sports production crew, I'm Larry Putney. We'll see you tonight.
Championship trophy.